In life, compassion is very important. Saying that in olden days, in Buddha's Jataka story, the story comes. There were two kings. One was the king of Kashi and the other was the king of Kosala. And they never liked each other and they were traveling in opposite direction. And in those days, there was no golden corridor, 4-line roads were not there. There was only a single line cart road, and they met each other and they were not in talking terms. So their charioteers started talking. They said, king of Kashi's charioteer said, "Oh, my king is very great. He has 1,000 elephants." That fellow also said, "My king is great. He has 1,000 elephants." So whatever this fellow says, he said the same thing is there. So who has to give the way? Because both were equal. At the end, king of Kashi said, "My king is the one who will punish the wrong people, who will help good people, and he will love those people who are useful to the society." And the king of Kosala said, "My king corrects people who are wrong. My king protects everybody, and he loves including enemy." By listening to that, king of Kashi said, "He is the greater person than me. Please give him the first. Allow him to pass first." So this story I always telling that in life, it is not what you earn is important. How much elephant you have in those days, or how many Mercedes Benz you have is not important. How many houses you have built is not important. How much bank balance you have is not important. You should have a compassionate heart, which is essentially then you are a human being. Otherwise you are not a human being. You are like one of those people who are born, who earn and who die. So this is what Buddha taught us 3,000 years back. One thing my experience has taught, particularly from Foundation, the more you share, the richer you are. The more you give, the richer you are. The more you have compassion to people, more happy you are. I'm not telling I am doing this foundation work so that many people are benefited. I am doing this work because I am benefited. I am tremendously benefited to know what life is, how beautiful it is, and how many people are not fortunate. They don't have hands, they don't have legs, they don't have eyes. How fortunate we are, God has given us so many proper, normal human life. I'm so fortunate that I got a great education in a great institute like BVB. Everything becomes a sunshine to me. And this is a lesson I have learned with compassion, and that I learned when I interact with poorest of the poor people. They taught me the greatest lessons in life. More the money, not more the merry. More the many, more self-centering, you are going to suffer one or other day. I can't teach you. I can teach you computer science, but I cannot teach you compassion. It should generate within your heart. And how you can generate, everybody has their own methodology, and you have to find out. Maybe I can support when it comes to you to do some work. That's the reason Krishna in Bhagavad Gita has told 5,000 years back in a beautiful way, who is your best friend? Who is your best friend? Who is your worst enemy? Atmaihi atmano bandhur, atmaihi ripu atmanaha. Your best friend is you yourself. Who is your worst enemy? You yourself. You have turned your own thing as your enemy. You are not able to generate compassion. How people change with time, how people change without compassion, how they suffer, how people change with education, how people become poor with so much of material things around them. The eyes should be sensitive enough to understand when I'm going wrong, how to improve compared to the last month. And your eyes should change not from -1 to -2 power when you grow old. Your eyes towards society, towards compassion, towards sharing, towards caring, and making this short life memorable. Do not think all of us will live 120 years. You do not know how much lifetime we have. Please understand, out of that, 50% we spend in sleeping, and the 25% we spend taking bath, makeup, etc. How much time will be left? And that time, if you do not have compassion and you are born and you have died, just not doing anything to yourself and your society, what a waste of life you are born. Some people are super sensitive. We may not be like them. Like at the age of 8, Nachiketa, the great sage, realized what life is, and he said, I will dedicate my life in the learning. At the age of 20, Buddha realized that's all his life, so short. Everything is perishable. What exists, it perishes. Beauty perishes. Money perishes. Health perishes faster than anything else. Money over a period of time perishes. What we have is a healthy few years. Use it to make betterment of yourself, family, and also society, the way you look at it.